Hi guys, welcome back. So in today's video we'll see an introduction to stack data structure. So what is stack, what are the operations performed on stack, we'll see all of this in this video. So at the very first, what is stack? So stack is a linear data structure which works on LIFO concept, that is last in first out. So whichever element we're inserting first will come at last, that is LIFO concept, or we can say FILO concept, that is first in last, or one and the same thing. So at the one end of the stack will always be closed, another end will always be open. So all the operations which we have to perform on the stack will be performed from this end, that is open end. We can't perform from this end. Okay, so all the operations will be performed from this end. So we'll use one pointer to perform all the operational stack, that is top. So the very first, our top will be pointing at -1. Okay, because our stack is empty right now. Okay, so let's say I have to push something. So for pushing we'll use push. Our push will always be holding some argument because we are pushing something. So based on your requirement that you want to push integer, character, or something else, you can add. So let's say I have to push integer right now, that is 4. So we'll push from here. Okay, so our top is not empty right now, we're having some element, so top will be pointing that particular element. Okay, that is 4. Let's say I have pushed more element, that is 5, 6, 7. So our top will be pointing at this right now because this is only our top element, that is first element. Okay, so the second operation is pop. Pop means removing, or we can say deleting an item from the stack. So popping will always be done at this particular top. So whichever element our top is pointing, so we'll delete that. So our top is pointing at 7 right now, so we'll delete 7 right now. Okay, then our top will be at 6 after popping the 7. Then third is pick or top. So this operation will return top element of the stack. So whichever element our top is pointing, so if we want to return that particular element, so we'll pick operation, we'll use pick operation. So right now our top is pointing at 6, so we'll return 6. Okay, then this last operation is empty, that is if we want to check if a particular stack is empty or full, or if it's having some element, so we can use is empty, it will return true or false. If our stack is empty, so it will return true, and if it's not empty, it will return false. Okay, so these are some functions which we can perform on the stack. So let's just understand this more clearly by using some functions. We can just perform this operation on particular stack so that you will understand it more clearly. So this is a particular stack called S, and at first our top will be pointing at -1 because our stack is empty right now. So let's say I'm calling this function called s dot is empty. So at this stage our stack is empty, so it will return true. Then second is we have to push 1, so we'll push 1. So after pushing, our top will be at 1 right now. Then we have to push 4. Then again our top will be pointing at 4, not 1. Then again we have to push 5. Then our top will be at 5, not 4. Then we have to pop it. So popping will always be done at top element. So whichever element we are pointing, top will be pointing, so that particular element will be pop or delete. So our top is at 5 right now, so it will be delete. So we will delete this. Okay, then our after deleting, our top will become at 4. Okay, this. Then we have to push 2 again. So we'll push 2. So after pushing 2, our top will be at 2, not 4. Then we have to pop again. So the top is pointing at 2 right now, so we'll pop this element. And after popping again, our top will be at 4 because 5 and 2 are popped already. Then again, if we are calling is empty, so right now our stack is not empty, so it will return false. So these are some operations that we have performed on stack. So hope you understood it. So let's just see some application of the stack which were. So this has some application of the stack. So stack can be used to check if our particular parenthesis is balanced or not. Like this is our parenthesis, so this is balance. As you can see, this and this are closed, this and this are closed, so this is balance. So for checking those parentheses is balanced or not, so we can use stack, or we can use it for infix to postfix or infix to prefix conversion. So for this also our stack is used. And again, redo under features at many places like editors and Photoshop. So at this particular editors and Photoshop, we can use stack, that is redo under features perform based on stack. Okay, then forward and backward feature in web browsers are also based on stack. That is some application of the stack. So that's it. Hope you like this video. Make sure you like, share and subscribe to the channel, and in further video I'll be teaching some important problems on stack. So stay tuned. That's it. I'll see you in the next video.